12:53 on Saturday, July 9th, and this is the beginning of part 2. I didn't do a video yesterday, but it was beautiful weather, warm and clear. So as you can see today, all around, absolutely clear, beautiful, nice hot weekend. When you have sun in every direction, it really is a game changer for the garden. This zucchini, we had this with spaghetti the other night. It was the best zucchini I've ever had. Literally, it was so good. A little summer squash here. Anyways, we'll check in tomorrow on Sunday. Out here at the Russian River, not too far from the Bohemian Grove. And we have 89-degree, 90-degree weather today. You can see clear blue skies all the way around. It's about 3 o'clock. I was just talking about how, gosh, the inflation is really tough if you own a small business like myself. You know, you got to purchase all these supplies and stuff, and your purchasing power has gone way down due to inflation. So let's go, Brandon. We'll check in tomorrow on Monday. Okay, it's 67 degrees, 8 o'clock on July 11th. Clear day. We did have some fire smoke coming in from Yosemite, which is probably going to cancel our trip there. So clear day besides some fire smoke on the 11th. Okay, it's 7:30 on Tuesday, July 12th. And there was some questionable clouds earlier. Nothing very overt though. So another beautiful night. We see some natural clouds. We'll check in tomorrow on the 13th. 7:45 p.m. on July 13th, Wednesday. Another clear day. No short trails, no long trails, no nothing. Check in tomorrow on the 14th. 7:43 on July 14th. Sun is going a little bit further out towards the equator for the equinox. Beautiful day, clear, no spraying, covert, overt, nothing. The real stressor is money, not chemtrails today. 2:36 on Friday, July 15th. Clear blue, 80 degrees, exceptional weather. Supposed to be like this all weekend. We are right in the heart of when the Bohemian Grove, at least the second or third or fourth, how many sessions they have, who knows. But this is right in the heart of their session that they release. 83 degrees, Sunday, July 17th. I think I forgot to do one yesterday on the 16th. We had a pretty busy day, but it was the same as this. Still hot, calm, clear. We'll check in tomorrow on the 18th. Right in the heart of the Bohemian Grove session. 7:19 p.m. on Monday the 18th, July 18th. Nice night for a little sun gaze. The sun is getting, instead of curling around on the inside track and then disappearing, it's moving towards the equator. So the days are getting a little bit shorter, but as we can see, there's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. Just like yesterday, clear, absolutely nothing, no spraying going on. We'll check in tomorrow. Okay, Thursday, July 21st. We had a couple days here where I wasn't able to get any footage. I meant to. Just busy preparing for our trip here, and it's been perfectly clear. Out in Yosemite, all throughout California, it seems to be perfectly clear when Bohemian Grove is in session. This is Thursday the 21st. We'll check in Friday the 22nd tomorrow. It is Friday, July 22nd. There's the Merced River very low. Yosemite Falls very low. But we have a beautiful day. The sun just came over the top of Half Dome. And it's another beautiful clear day. No spraying.
in Northern California. We'll check in tomorrow on the 23rd. Saturday, July 23rd. Yesterday we got a huge influx of smoke that pushed up here over the valley, and it was pretty brutal. So this is pretty much right on cue. Probably what we're going to see back in Sonoma County is, as the Bohemian Grove is winding up, the fires start to increase. And you know, they have plausible deniability. It's climate change and we got a drought. Never mind that they're causing it and spraying and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, here's the first day with fire smoke, and you can see our very limited falls up there. 7:36 on July 24th. Just got back from Yosemite, where we were basically evacuated because the fires were so bad there. But back here in Sonoma County, clear blue skies, and it's just a matter of time before the Bohemian Grove finishes up. So we are mentally preparing for what we just experienced in Yosemite. We'll check back tomorrow. Okay, it's Monday, July 25th, 73 degrees, and clear blue skies. Absolutely no spraying. And we are packing up a tree of life. This is for a Wi-Fi router or a microwave. And why would you need orgonite around your EMF sources? Because those EMF sources are giving off dead, stagnant, chaotic energy that makes it hard for your cells to communicate. So by placing orgonite, which is filled with minerals, crystals, gemstones, lots of metals, and superconductors, we're flipping that energy, okay? And that's why we want to attach these to any EMF source with double-sided tape. And all repeat buyers get multiple freebies. Thank you, Christine. Okay, it is July 26th, 5:15, Tuesday, perfectly clear day. No spraying today. We'll check in on the 27th. Okay, it is Thursday, July 28th, about 11:30, and we have a perfectly clear day today. As you can see, yet another beautiful, clear day in Sonoma County. Okay, it's Friday, July 29th, about 12:36 p.m. And like we saw yesterday towards the end of the day, I wasn't able to capture it. I was at football practice, but there's some questionable clouds. See, when you see this, that has a geoengineering signature to it. Okay, it's kind of a humid feel. And the reason I know that is because I saw real clouds coming in from the coast, those lower marine layer in the troposphere yesterday, and these questionable clouds were above it. So, and it's kind of a light blue hue, and you can see kind of, anytime you see the flat, wispy clouds, there's something going on. So, no overt spraying. I don't think they would allow that while they're still there, but they might be warming up the geoengineering. We'll check in tomorrow on Saturday. All right, it is Saturday, July 30th, 63 degrees out here at the garden, and we see some geoengineering. These are not natural cloud formations. So as we get a little bit closer to the Bohemian Grove ending, we're seeing not the overt in-your-face trails, but just some geoengineered clouds. And there you could see the contrast between the natural lower layer and then that upper stratospheric wispy geoengineering layer. So here's some of our stuff from the garden. I'm gonna chop these up, a little oil, cook them up a little lightly with garlic. This will be really good. Collard greens, look at that. And then we have some squash. And cucumbers, superfood. So yeah, Hope everyone's doing well. We'll check back tomorrow. Okay, it's Sunday, July 31st. We're at Scandia Fun Center. And as you can see overhead, there are some geoengineering clouds. Now these, to the casual observer, these will look like ordinary clouds because the casual observer is a standardized normie that doesn't really have good discernment, but we are seeing geoengineering coming in from the coast, and there's still not very much overt spraying because technically the Bohemian Grove is still in session. But I think they're warming it up. They're warming up the geoengineering. So last day of July, we'll check in tomorrow. August, it's Leo season. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. My guess is very much of the same. August 1st, 9:50 a.m. It's raining. I had a dream last night that I was running around in the rain, and then the next day it rains. But yeah, we've had a lot of cloud cover coming in lately. It's been kind of humid, and now we see rain. So that's an interesting development. The first day when the Bohemian Grove is supposed to be wrapped up. I think maybe some of them stay late, so we'll see. But yeah, very interesting development that we see rain on August 1st. Okay, it's August 2nd, 12:37. And today is the first day I've seen overt in-your-face spraying since in a couple months. It seems like a couple months. We haven't had any days like this with just chem crap slop everywhere and the incredibly rare sundog, which is always showing you the diffraction of light from all these nanoparticulates. And that's why we see the rainbow. So how fitting that when the Grove wraps up on July 31st, 2 days later, they're already hammering us with chemtrails. So my bet is they did clear out at the end of that, at the end of July, and now it's back to spraying. So all we can do is protect ourselves etherically and detox and hope for the best. But I think we kind of know what's coming next, so just everyone hang in there and pray and send out good energy, because these guys are feeding off of dead energy. They feed off of trauma. They feed off, they're just parasites, you know. So just pray that we can defeat this evil eventually. Okay, this is a follow-up video. I don't know when we're going to end this video of part 2 of the Bohemian Grove, how the weather changes when they're here in Sonoma County, but this is August 13th, Saturday, and today we're going to have 85-degree weather. It's just beautiful. The sun feels great. So we documented a couple days in early August where there was some chemtrails, where there was some spraying, and ever since then, it's been day after day after day of clear. There's been one day that I didn't document where there was some chem clouds, but pretty much it's almost like you get the feeling that they're staying late, even though it's supposed to be over on July 31st. I remember the last couple years, it seemed like the first couple weeks of August were still very, very nice. I mean, this is just nothing. I mean, no spraying. When it's so extreme like this, you get the feeling that it's because someone's still in town. You know what I mean? It's not that it's like, oh, they're just spraying a little bit. It's like turned off, you know? So we will definitely update when we see any changes to this weather. It's either extreme spraying or nothing. So you just got to be wise and make the right deductions. Use your intuition. And we're at the garden, so there's nothing like growing your own tomatoes. We're growing some heirloom varieties and little ones. We got peppers, we got squash, we got basil, which grows really well with tomatoes. We have some amazing zucchinis. Look at these zucchinis. Oh my gosh, I can't even pick this one up. It's so big and heavy. So that'll be good. That's good with spaghetti. No meat needed. Just use the zucchini. This is so meaty. It's so chewy, so meaty, so tasty, so nutrient dense. And then we can make a nice cucumber salad
with all these cucumbers. Yeah, and then we're gonna pick up these beans soon. Nothing like growing your own food.
It is Friday, August 29th. I haven't done an update in a long time, basically all of August. Look at these clouds here. How the sun glistens off them, and that just looks divine to me. But it's been the strangest thing, and I don't mean to jinx it or anything. Just been kind of enjoying it. But we've had the most clear skies in all of August too. Normally with Bohemian Grove, supposedly ending July 31st, and it's theorized that maybe they're staying a little later, maybe a couple weeks into August. You would think that mid-August maybe we'd start seeing all the weather modifications ramping up. So far we haven't. So it's been just night and day, shut off, switched off. It's the best way I could describe it. So as of August 29th, that's our update. Saturday, September 10th, and we experienced record heat this past week. It was like 115, 108, 109, just crazy. And some fires broke out, not local to us. We haven't smelled anything, but the spraying has increased. The chem clouds have increased. But crazy update is that all the way through August, it was completely clear. So now we are September 10th, and we see chem clouds, and record heat, but the spraying really has been absent all summer, June, July, and August.
Wednesday, September 8th at 5:40 p.m. Really can't figure out the pattern of these guys.
There's been nothing but clear days and natural clouds blowing in, and then a random massive spray day like today. So it's just been really strange. Again, all of August was pretty much clear. We had a couple heat waves and a lot less spraying than normal time this year. So this is the update for almost the end of September here. Thursday, October 6th, after some clear days this week. Mild spraying today, a lot of fake clouds, a lot of spraying. Again, I'm really having a hard time gauging their frequency of spraying, their patterns. Very, very strange.
Okay, this is Monday, October 17th. Woke up and the sky was just heavily saturated with aerosols. This is nothing natural right here.
And recently we've seen a lot of low cloud cover that would appear to be normal. But above that, they clear out towards later in the afternoon, and you see a bunch of this crap up in the stratosphere. And again, these are desiccants to absorb moisture. So that's one reason why we're not getting much rain right now, is because of all those desiccants in the stratosphere. And they literally just suck up the moisture from those low marine layer of clouds that come in. So yeah, we're more than halfway through October, and we're seeing more chemtrailing and a lot of cloudy weather. No rain yet.
Saturday, October 22nd, about 10 in the morning. This is solar geoengineering. Artificial cloud cover blocking out the sun. They typically have to, there you can see they're spraying over it to keep their artificial cloud cover intact. They typically will spray a lot over the ocean and at night, and then these just kind of come in after over the morning marine layer, cloud cover, fog. And it helps to have negative ionizers around you, Oregon Energy, chembusters. They'll punch a hole in this sometimes, but when it's a massive spraying like this and they're always spraying over the cloud cover to keep it intact, it makes it really hard. Make sure you're heavy metal detoxing, y'all. Daily essentials.
All right, well, it's November 1st, and it's raining. I remember it rained on last November 1st, and this signifies the end of this video because
There's no way they're going to start any fires with the rain now, being established. It's supposed to rain next week as well. And the whole purpose of this video was to see if they would start any fires and what their rhyme or reason is. And the rhyme or reason was very, very hard to determine this year. The only conclusion that I can find is that they maybe are directing their resources towards other things, or maybe fires elsewhere, or maybe they're just focusing on switching over the financial system. Who knows? But no big fires in Sonoma County this year. And Bohemian Grove, I think, for some of those private society members, I think they stayed all the way through August, because all of August was clear and beautiful pretty much, and most of September was too. And we experienced some extreme heat waves in September, in early September, and I thought there would be a fire that would pop off then, and nothing happened. So here we are, November 1st, it's raining. This concludes our strange synopsis of the weather events that have been occurring since the summer, when the Bohemian Grove has been in session. So in Sonoma County now, we have rain basically just November and December now. And it used to be, I grew up here, and it used to be raining. I remember it rained in June sometimes. It would rain in April, it would run in May. It would definitely rain in January and February and March. Now we only seem to get the rain directed out here on November and December, so we're going to enjoy it. Lots of it is toxic because of the aerosol spraying, but we'll still take it. Again, if you're growing your own food, just continue to create good compost and mix that with your soil and grow everything organically, and that's the best you can do. Structure your water, use Oral Liquid Gold. I like distilled water, and we can get into the health benefits of everything as far as fasting and what to eat and all that, but we need the rain, even if it is toxic. Our soil around here is just so parched, so dry, and this will be a lovely 2 months of rain. Hopefully we get more than that. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this video. Very, very strange, hard to follow weather patterns this late summer and fall. Sporadic chemtrailing, and then completely clear blue days, and no major fires. Peace.